Hi, Michelle. How are you this morning? We're getting very close to holidays, aren't we?
Very much so. Good morning, Zelda.
We're just in the midst of our Hanukkah celebration and moving closer to Christmas as well. So happy holidays to you as well.
Thank you.
Okay, so world-class athletes need coaches. That's true. But so do we. So expound on that one. And I mean, we can't compare it to world-class coaches.
Yes and no. Well, first of all, world-class athletes have a very specific focus, and their coaches help them achieve their goals that are related to that. So, as human beings, we do have that need for focus. So a coach is an objective leader. It keeps you focused, it keeps you goal-oriented, and it's his or her job to research and plan so that if you have goals in your own life in terms of your own exercise or control that you need to exert over certain conditions, they will help you guide. That's what, like, for example, what we do at MedFit, right? You have a specific plan with specific goals, measurable goals, and we can see you to the end and actually have some good outcomes.
Well, I think that we truly have to convince people, those that exercise all the time. Like I went to exercise last night. The latest I've ever gone is about 8 o'clock in the evening to relieve my stress. And the gym was packed. I guess there were people there who couldn't get there during the day. I'm lucky. Usually I can. But that was my last resort. And that was the thing that brought everything back to normal again. So I'm sold on this. You have to just sell the people out there for that as well. So you can't compare yourself to a world-class coach. What can you compare yourself to?
Well, again, we're talking about, I mean, this was, world-class athletes talking about how their need for a coach versus, the common person's need for a coach. And they're very similar. Yes, they're performing at a different level physically, but from a mental standpoint, we all need that focus. And what most people lack is the ability and the time and the resources to plan their days effectively, because most people have their responsibilities. They have jobs, they have kids, they have whatnot. They don't have the luxury of carving out a large chunk of time. The coach is going to help direct them and cultivate a relationship that's collaborative, accountable, and, if you will, a little bit of tough love so that you can keep progressing.
Well, sometimes people are very much intimidated by the fact that they have to compete with someone else on another level. I mean, when I went to see Joanne last week or 2 weeks ago, I mean, there she was, 6 feet tall, in incredible shape, and here I am, 5'2", in not bad shape. But it was intimidating to me, and I know Joanne, so you can well imagine that you have to really make that person feel comfortable so they will be able to do the work that they're supposed to.
For certain, and that's always what we're trying to do at MedFit. We're trying to make sure that people feel comfortable by the knowledge, by our personality, and by the way we're going to make them feel. We're going to help you feel more confident because you're going to know what to do and how to do it properly.
Well, Michelle, thank you very much for talking to us about what is absolutely necessary. We're going to talk again, and we're going to talk more about getting back in shape. So thank you so much, Michelle Gillis.
You're very welcome. Thanks,
Bye.
Zelda.